Oh, why hello there. Sorry, I was just learning about the French Revolution. I was helping someone find a book and saw this. I'm like, I'll pick it up. It's not like a big hefty like my Alexander Hamilton book or my like textbook that I used for yeah, it's right. I see it is, but it's like it's thick. It's thick. I was like, okay, maybe I can go ahead and read that. Also, the girls are mad at me because I just trimmed their nails. Look, I have been traumatized by Pele's do nail like curling into her paw pad. I ain't doing that again. I was crying, she was crying. Mom was laughing at my tears, but also concerned about, her grandkitty. So we're not doing that again. So I try to keep up to date with their nails. But also, hello everyone, how are you doing today? I'm just sitting over here being an intellectual. Yeah, learning about the French Revolution. Because I took, I guess it would have been my world history, my AP world history. I'm trying to remember. I thought that was my AP US history, which we call APUSH. AP US history, a push, ha 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 ha. Like that, the classroom that I can imagine, I imagine as my APUSH class, but no, it was my AP World History class. And at that year, my school had done Les Miserables, and my teacher was so excited, so she let us listen to some of the music in class. And so we got to listen to the music. But yeah, because we went over the we didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. Sorry, the saturation is crazy again. For what reason? For what reason? I just brought it down a little bit, but oof. Really wish I knew what was going on with my capture card in my Nintendo Switch too. But yeah, so that was would have been 10th, 11th, or 12th grade, because our ninth grade was in a separate school with the 8th graders, because we were so overcrowded. Can't remember which year it was, but basically before 2009, which is the last time I studied the French Revolution. Because in college I did do world history, but I feel like we didn't talk a lot about the French Revolution. And then I did history of modern China and history of modern Japan concurrently. So it was interesting seeing some of the same events in both class and like seeing some of the biases. That was fun. But yeah, I figured I'll do some light reading about the French Revolution, just as us intellectuals do. And then as a chaser, I'm gonna follow it up with dating and dragons. Let me go ahead and pull this up. I've not been into Animal Crossing today, so I have to do my dailies. There were shooting stars last night, so I have to go find some stars. I'm hoping to get a Pisces piece, because I got a recipe from Celeste last night. If I'm gonna be sitting over this far, do I need to move my camera, or should I move myself? Yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine. But I bought Pokemon Leaf Green, and I started it. I think I'm only in the Viriden Forest, so I'm like, okay, I'm not so far ahead that I need to restart it. But yeah, so I figured I'll switch over to Pokemon Leaf Green after I've done my dailies in Animal Crossing. Cautionary tale. Oh, is red? Red's on. Okay, so I need to pull up. Oh, hi. Animal Crossing Red. So I can pull up his IGN is the one I use. Most excellent. Okay. Oh no, not the fakes. Not the fakes. Did I stream since I did my last hunt? I think I did. I got Olivia. I don't know. I don't know, but I've been working a lot on the creatures. There's a creature in the garden. So I've done all of the May creatures. So I am caught up on all of these. So I do not need to worry about any bug catching, fishing, deep diving. But that's what this payment is for, because I was doing a lot of fishing yesterday. Because I also had to get a second knife barrel no. It was savory, I think. Oh, I didn't even remember what it looked like. Oh, I think it's this. Bared knife jaw carpaccio. So I needed another bared knife jaw. So I was doing a lot of fishing yesterday. And a cutty. Any flower thingies. Because, you know, more is better. I guess sometimes it is. But not right now because I can't walk my... Aww. I love Anacotti. Also, I love that they call me Lollipop. But Lolly calls me Bonbon. And I'm like, yes. Okay, you know what? We'll plant that. I did also get the megaphone, because it works with Celeste. There's Olivia! I moved her house to its permanent location. Hi, Olivia! Sam, darling. Which one are we watching? Sighing is perfect for when this weight of the world is simply too much. Yay! Oh, and there's Kiki! Okay, you know what? Also, hold up. I didn't need to do that, but here, and because it's raining. Ta-da! So yeah, this is Olivia's house. Hi, Kiki. I actually got the polka dotted, raincoats yesterday. So I could actually switch it up. Oh, I love Kiki. But yeah, so we're here at Olivia's place. I feel like I need to do something here. Incoming ad break. Oh no. Zoe asked to do the treasure game with me yesterday. It was right here behind the seats, and I didn't see it, so I missed out on it. Oh, I'm so upset. But yeah, we're getting some star fragments because I did a lot of wishing last night. I know that you can only wish up to 20 times, but I figured I would do a lot to try and work on, you guys know, I see these as achievements. So there's one down here for wishes, and so I've done 78 out of 200. I was like, oh, I'll just finish it up yesterday, and then I was like, oh, it's 200? That's too much for me. Oh, I did pick up the DIY. Let's see what it is. Coconut pudding. Nice. Coconut pudding. Shoop. Let me just do this. Control C. Go all the way up. Bring that over there. Oops. I missed a number. I found you. 884. Control C. And I mean, I'll be taking that out soon anyways, because I literally just need 1 sugar and 2 coconuts. And I actually accidentally put 2 coconuts in my storage yesterday, so I should be good with that soon. Okay, cool. Woohoo! Yippee! Okay. Let's go ahead and continue getting these. Oh, and grab the weeds, because, ew, weeds. Nice. I found you. Actually, the saturation of what it is right now, I think is exactly what it is when I don't have my system in the dock. So I think that this is actually correct. For once the saturation is correct. I think it's because it's high def, and so sometimes it's like, we're either going to be super washed out, or we're going to be super saturated. Let's keep going along the beach, because I think that the star fragments can spawn throughout the day. And of course we have to say hello to Zoe and Anacotti. I tried to make it a point of talking to all the residents. And we might get a new DIY. What you making? A tiny library. Oh, I have that one. Yeah, I do. It's interesting how if you don't know the recipe, they give you the option of learning the recipe. They're like, oh, do you want to learn? And you're like, yeah, I want to learn. But if you already know the recipe, they don't give you an option. I kind of wish that they gave me an option. Like, hello, I don't need the repeats. I don't have friends. I don't have friends that I can give these to. Ooh, is that a large or a Pisces? Because I need a Pisces. Star fragment. Hi, Anacati. That's... Oh no. No, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I actually want to talk with you. Oh, but now it feels like yours. Yay. Well, that's because I crafted everything in there. I made it all. Okay. Yoink. So are you a large or a Pisces? Ah, you're just a large. I need a Pisces. Oh, Anka's looking at the... Hi. Very deep. Okay. And back here, there's like a couple of spots where something could spawn, so I always have to double check. Oop. Almost walked by that. I need a Pisces fragment, please. Por favor. Oh! Oh, that's just one of the tourists. Hi, Cole. Bye, Cole. That is one of the Nook Miles things that... Oh, wow. Kiki, you made it all the way over here very quickly. No, not yet. Let me finish looking at the beach. And saying hi to Freya? Whitney! I do like how she calls you Snappy. Okay, wow, no more fragments? That stinks. Okay, just doing a quick little check over here for fossils. So then let me go take care of Cole. Oh, now that everything's getting green, this actually blends in nicely. It was kind of hard in the winter to appreciate. Hi, Cole. Let's take care of ya. Because this is also one of the Nook Miles. Wait, I think I finished that. Because I think you'll... Oh, it's not Cole. It's Coco. Cole's a black rabbit. Okay. We are not setting up a VIP. I just don't do that. I still need to finish Happy Home Paradise. If I feel like decorating, I need to go over to Happy Home Paradise. Because I've worked a little bit on my house. I don't know if I've showed it off yet. Like, I have not done anything fancy with my house. I've literally just been like, I need something in all the rooms because the Happy Home Academy is getting all after me. Oh wait, I can make the coconut thing, the coconut pudding. Let's do it. Oh, I was gonna say, I made you. I just forgot to unfavorite it. Yay, we made some coconut pudding. Now let me get rid of it in my spreadsheet. Told you it wouldn't stay there for long. Okay. Now I can put things away. And I want to put the fragments away. I want to put you away. And the weeds. So since we've checked the beach for all the fragments, we can now look around for all the fossils. I remember when this game first came out, a lot of people were saying that it's really good for people who have who are neurodivergent because it gives a sense of routine, something that they can control. So I know for me, like with anxiety and OCD, it gives you a routine and that makes you feel safe. So like having your daily routine, the daily chores to do. Oh, come on. Oh. I'm really bad at operating this vehicle. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't over decorate because I run into everything. I was gonna say, oh, there are fragments up here. Yeah, that's because I put them there. I didn't actually check around my house. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I could even show you guys kind of what I've done with my house. I was gonna show you guys my house. Because sometimes there are things behind my house that I don't see. Okay. Or even down here if I don't actively look. Yeah, let me show you my house. That rooster is because I had some bad luck and Katrina sent that to me. I have not done the upstairs or the basement. I have a plan for the basement. But over here is my kitchen. So nothing fancy. I haven't found a good table or chairs for this table. I don't even know if I like the table. But yeah, I figured, okay. And then we have windows to the front. So again, nothing fancy, nothing overcrowded, just a cute little, just trying to get some things down, get an idea. I do want to change these patchwork furniture for something else. And yes, I have the Mona Lisa hanging in my house. And then here's my little book library. So kind of mismatched furniture. I would like to try and get some different colors. It seems very saturated in here. There we go. But yes, I was like, oh, I want to have a typewriter so it looks like I'm writing books. I love that the sloppy desk, like, oh, I hated everything I've written. And I wanted like an actual like studying desk. So I like it. I like it. And we got a little bit of classical music going on, a little fireplace to be cozy. We have the kotatsu. And then over here's my bathroom, which I just recently got a bathtub. And then in here, this is a music box. I like how the music box sounds. I like that one. So, but yeah. A little music box. I definitely need to recolor the tub and get some more shelves and whatnot. But yeah, I figured, there we go. We have a bathroom, like a basic layout. I was thinking of maybe doing like a mermaid theme with the shells and all that, but I need more mermaid stuff, which I don't go deep sea diving enough to get the recipes, so I might have to get those from a treasure island. Yeah, and like I said, I didn't do the upstairs or the downstairs. Minty! Oh my gosh, I have not done the emotes. Oh, I suck. I've already checked over there, so let's go. Right now I'm looking for the fossils, which I have to get in a specific spot to check behind this tree. We both have so much going on right now. Yeah, it's been a time. It has been a time. And I picked up a lot of extra shifts this week as well. I worked every day. Well, no, I called out sick Friday because I had a migraine. Had a headache Saturday, Sunday, but still went to work. Headache felt fine Monday morning, but then came back full force during my shift. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so really sick and nauseous because the weather. And then, so yeah, I worked Friday, Saturday. No, I called off Friday. That's the whole point of the story. I worked Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Well, and actually, and then yesterday, my shift was only supposed to be 4 hours, 9 to 1, but then someone called out, and I was like, well, if you guys need anybody, I can, you know, stay a little longer. So I ended up working 9 to 5. Okay, yeah, no, what's up? Yeah, how's your grandma doing? I'm very sorry to hear. And I know you said that, you know, I don't need to comfort you, but if you ever do need to just talk, like, you can hit me up in my DMs on Discord or anywhere, but that's never easy. God, it's so dark. Another bathtub. No, I'm glad she doesn't have to anymore, but the crossing, I'm doing my dailies. And maybe buying a bathtub from Red? Just like all the best J-pop albums? What does this have to do with J-pop? Okay, 10,000 not bad. Spearfair is literally just Animal Crossing? But I feel like Spearfair has more of a storyline, whereas Animal Crossing's more like a sandbox where you can just like make your own island. No, the pun. The names, I get it. Okay, I need to pull up which paintings I do not have. This one, if the guy in black is wearing a hat. Amazing. Do I have the amazing painting? I do not have the amazing painting. So now I need to look up what the amazing painting... Oh, maybe not IGN? I'm currently hanging out with oh, it's Polygon that I normally do. I'm buying art from a totally legitimate art seller. He's my cousin. Okay, so if the guy has the hat, which I think he does, yes, so see how the guy in black has the hat? That means that it is real. If it is fake, it does not have the hat. And I do not have the amazing painting, so I will buy it. About to solve some horror Animal Crossing. Wait. Why am I waiting? Because I can check out the other paintings, but I know that I don't have the amazing painting. Oh, no. All the paintings are real. All of the paintings are based off of real paintings. So, like, this one is Lady with Ermine. But sometimes they have differences that that make them fake. So if you buy this and you try to donate to the art museum, Blathers is like, oh no, this is a knockoff, this is a forgery. But some of them are always genuine. So like this one, she has a pearl earring, a girl with a pearl earring, but if it's in the shape of a star, it's fake. This one's also haunted, where at night she closes her eyes. Oh, there's another fake version with the subject's eyes closed, which also has a star-shaped ear. So this one has two fake versions. Oh, nah. Like this one, if it has a coffee stain, it's a fake. This one, if she's bigger, or if she's looking to the left, it's fake. So this one's kind of hard to tell. Oh, and the tag. So the fake does not have the tag there. No, he visits the island sometimes. You can also get him on Harv's Island, where he'll have 2 art pieces a week, and then sometimes they're real, sometimes they're fake. But that's how you can finish out the art. So like this one, I can't tell because he won't let me look at it, because you can only buy one a day. But I think this one's real as well, because her earring looks circular. But I already have that one. So, yeah, so it'll be delivered tomorrow. Yay! And so I'm keeping track of which art pieces I still need, so I can actually move these up. Wait. I thought I had... Oh, no. I need to go through and see which ones I have, because I thought I had both of the screens. Let me open up the one I just closed. Here, I'll let you guys see over here. Oh, hello. Hopefully nothing bad. And I'll just delete all of these, and I'll go back to, Oh. This page will usually cause me lag. Okay. Oh wait, I can just type them out because otherwise it will be awkward. So we have Serene. warm, wistful, academic, graceful, calm, flowery, jolly, moody, famous, scary, dynamic, scenic, moving, amazing. Wait, I just got the amazing. There's like liminal music playing with the painting. It's just the white text. Oh, who needs museums? Am I right? Quaint, solemn, basic, worthy, glowing, common, sinking, nice, proper, mysterious, twinkling, perfect, wild left, wild right, detailed. Never had enough time to read through all the stuff. Is I mean, I also read around 100 books a year. I'm actually not going to be able to do that this year. I'm going too slow. I think I've only read 8 books so far. I used to be able to read that in 1 month. I usually read about 10 books a month. Gallant, informative, rockhead, ancient, tremendous, valiant, mystic, great. Okay. So now what we do is we go to the museum so I can cross off my list of what I've got. You scored 60 over 100 on the reading comprehension. I mean, and that's the other thing is like people will be like, I read like 200 books a year. I read 300 books a year. It's like, okay, how much are you comprehending that? You know, I'll read books and be like, oh, I feel like I haven't read this book before, but I have. It's because I was reading too fast. I don't remember what I read. So that's one where I tried to do more. And, you know, right now, I'm currently reading about the French Revolution. Oh, here's Punchy. I was wondering where you were. I read books. I read the one. So it's like, you know, reading is for entertainment. So read how you want to read. Oh, Lolly doesn't want to be desperate. Read for fun, like read how you want, read fast, read slow, listen to audiobooks, read ebooks, read physical books. I don't care, it's for you. But as soon as you start putting someone down because they don't read as much as you, that's when I will start to judge you. So, you know, I work at a library. The librarian that I work with reads like 200 to 300 books a year. But he also doesn't judge me by the fact that I usually read about 100 books a year. And I even told him, like, this year, I'm not hitting 100. I also don't put stress on that. Like, if I read 100, I read 100. If I don't read 100, I don't read 100. But the important thing is, are you enjoying yourself as you're reading? And, you know, or are you reading so fast because you want to have quantity that you're not really understanding what you're reading, you know? How many do I have? Okay, I have all 4. Sweet. I read 1 book. I say 1 because I actually read it. You have observed each and every action the protagonist makes and every verb. Yeah, like you're taking it in. And you enjoy the book. That's what's important. That is the most important thing, is are you enjoying it? Because books are meant to be enjoyed. Hi, Kiki. They get really upset with you if you talk to them too much. Wait, I need to go to the museum. And then after this, I need to do my 2 Captain trips. I would like to see if they have any rain hats. I don't have any rain hats in. You only enjoy adventure books? I read a lot of fantasy and romance, but I tend to... Like, I mean, I'm just a fantasy girly. I mean, we can even look at my story graph. Wait, what? Over here. Why is my emote wall all the way over there? Okay. But yeah, we can take a look at my story graph. Which, self-promo. These are the 2 books I wrote. Tee-hee-hee. So yeah, this year I've only read 8 books, but that's fine. But if I go to all time, I have read, since 2020, 535 books, and my average time to finish is 5 days. And I mostly read adventurous. Actually, where's the romance? Oh, these are moods, not genre. I read a lot of adventurous. Yeah, of course. I read a lot of lighthearted because about equal lighthearted and emotional. You know, it depends on what mood I'm in. I rarely read nonfiction. I've read 4, and I'm reading my 5th since 2020. Okay, here it is. Yeah, fantasy versus romance, historical, contemporary, classics. I've read a few, and these are my own tags that I've made. So I do if I loaned it the Steve Jackson Sorcery. Ooh, I haven't heard of that. I'll leave that up so I can look at. But yeah, so I have it if I've checked out of the library. So I've read 98 books from the library, out of my 535. And so female main characters, multiple main characters, male main characters. If I have it on my Kindle, this one's for gender fluid main character. I've read a book. It was a duology, so the 2 books were the same character. But yeah, I tend to read more with female main characters. I've been reading a lot more with the multiple main characters, and I've been trying to read more with the male main characters because, you know, I have to recommend books to boys too. Most read authors, and you can see each year. So last year I read 101 books. You know, not my highest. I'm usually around 100. This year was low. That was the year I had a really bad depressive episode. And my rating. So yeah. So yay, teehee. Let me drag this over. There we go. Steve Jackson Sorcery. Hop. So I need to have this up. Nice. Oh, right. I have the wand on. That's kind of annoying. I wish they would automatically revert us. I get it. I get it. Okay, let's see. I just want to see if you have any rain hats. Because I don't have any rain hats. Okay. Not really. Okay, wow. I've not been getting any good clothes from Mabel lately. Like, come on. I'm usually like a clothes fiend. Okay, let's get to the museum so I can see what art I have. Then I need to do my Catton trips, and then I need to go to Harv's Island, then I need to go to work, because I can get 2 recipes there. Or 2 DIY recipes. And then that's my dailies. Like, you know, I've only been streaming for about 30 minutes. Usually play about an hour. I do need to get him to analyze my fossils, but it's fine. Not safe for work, trigger warning. I do have a statue that has all his junk out. So we do have, this is motherly statue. Ish. Should I delete you? Oh, is it good? So I have, see, I don't know what they're actually, the informative. And if you guys want to see anything about the Rosetta Stone. Robust. Okay. I like that there's actually, like, education in the game. Uh-oh, we're getting close to, not safe for work. Beautiful. And I think this is the gallant. Yep. Okay, so we have, what are these paintings called? Famous. That's academic, I think. Yeah, academic. And then the girl with the mink is serene. She's very serene. Just bring these up real fast. But yeah, these are all based off of real life artworks, which I think is really, really cool. Okay. Making it a little bit easier to see. I don't think I have anything back. Oh, I do. This is the girl with the pearl earring, which is the Wistful. Okay. Yeah, it's. I have it up here, so that I can look at it later. It is this, right? Steve Jackson's Sorcery. Yeah, because I'm not sure how entertaining it is to see me reading, so I wanted to make sure I have it up for later. Yeah, see, I don't have a lot of the art. I need to get more of the art common. You would be entertained by just watching me. I mean, I do know that people do reading streams. This is the tremendous statue. You're curious? It's what's really interesting to me is that it's adventure game book series. So single player, obviously that means that you're playing a game. Is it like the choose your own adventure? Is it choose your adventure? I used to love those, but my problem was that I had the fear of missing out. So I would go to where I would choose, but then I'd be like, oh wait, yeah, see, I have both screens. So I have the wild left and the wild right. Okay. What is this one called? The dynamic. So what I would do is I would go to where I would want, and then I would go back and go see the other one. Twinkling. Yeah, you don't want to read the other one. Yes, you don't want to see what the other options. I'm like that with video games where I'm like, I need to explore all of the wrong options and then I will do the right one. Oh, this was perfect. Okay, so I don't have that many. So if I move this over, so these are the art pieces that I am missing. Hello, come on. Bring you back over. And then these are the villagers that I'm missing, which I realize okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 male villagers and 6 female. Before it got repetitive, you don't really care about the ones you missed. You've done like 3 read-throughs. Yeah, and then some of them will you'll go on one path and then if you read another one, you actually like intercept that path and go to a lot of it's like, yeah. I found that some of the very basic ones, that no matter what you chose, there's only 2 or 3 outcomes, so you tend to get a lot of repetition. Other than you died. Let's get some coffee. Who's up for a little bit of coffee? I love that on Valentine's Day he does hot chocolate. Olivia! Hi! My dear, it's 10:30 in the morning. You're not awake yet? To be fair, I did have my Coke this morning. This will be really funny when you watch the VOD back. I'm holding. Back. You missed it. You should watch the VOD back. Which I actually haven't uploaded the last 2 VODs. I don't know how I feel about YouTube right now. Like, in sense of uploading. Like, it's not like Amazon where I hate Amazon. Basically I just went, for a long time. But I don't know. I'm thinking of stopping uploading on my YouTube channel. Just I've been in a not great mental health space the last 2 months, so I also don't want to make any choices that I might regret later. So because yeah, I haven't uploaded the last 2 VODs. Oh wait, did he say that they're all in the museum? Okay. I'm literally just missing the Spinosaurus torso. At this point, I'm like, maybe I'll just get it from the treasure island. But no. I have found all of the fossils legitimately. I did get the T-Rex. I got the T-Rex from the treasure island. I don't think I got that one from the treasure island. Next I was gonna do the captain. But let me sell these fossils right quick. Clear out my inventory. Ugh. Oh, this guy, his normal clothes, he's just like a prince. Colton? No, yeah, Colton, I know them. Well, yeah, and also choose your own adventure books are hard to talk about because, yeah, everyone can choose their own adventure. Yeah, I made them all dressed like Link. I was like, I bought the amiibos. I'm gonna make them. I want to see it on a daily basis. If I spent real life money on the amiibos, I spent about $20 to get all 4 of the amiibos. Okay. I can put these in. Oh yeah, I should run along the beach. A link in the past. So. But just to see if there's any Pisces fragments, please. I would like a Pisces fragment, please. Ooh, I'm not seeing any more fragments. You've only read the run book stories and you enjoyed it. Well, hey, that is what is most important, is if you enjoyed it. You know, my niece always is like, I'm not a bookworm like you. I don't read like you. I'm like, I'm not expecting you to read like me. And like, not everybody enjoys reading 100 books a year. Like, that's not for everyone. For me, I can't handle living in the real world, so I need to escape. Okay, let's take a tour. And I'm sorry, Captain, but I'm going to be skipping your song. Because I do the 2 tours. Since yeah, I have the hotel, you can do 2 tours a day. That's booking. Exactly. So, yep, I'm seasick. So I just finished Wicked Fox yesterday. And I was going to go directly into Dating and Dragons. Because it's by the same author who did Dungeons and Drama. I'm trying not to like dox myself. But then I was like, hey, I want to read about the French Revolution. So I'll go into Dating and Drama, Dating and Dragons after I'm done reading about the French Revolution. See, Minty, I'm a completionist. I have to do all the things. So the reason why I come here is for the recipe. And if I have time, I do like to grab as many of the fruits as I can, because I still need to sell like 800 fruits for the achievement, because I'm a completionist. There it is. I don't want to read every book in existence, because unfortunately there's now AI books. Okay, wooden box. This will take 6 pieces of wood. Do, 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 do. Oh no. Okay. Oh, it's right there. Most excellent. So I still need 504 recipes before I have all the recipes. Yeah, people are putting AI slop. Like, there's this one author who's like, I publish 30 books a month. But, you know, I'm an author. I'm an artist because I came up with the prompts and I edited it. Yeah, so, like, a lot of authors have started using AI covers. And people are like, well, if you're using AI for the cover, how are we so sure that you're not using AI in your book? Like, literally, some of these people have left the AI prompts in the book. It's so ridiculous. Though thankfully the Supreme Court has just ruled that AI work cannot be copyrighted, which is great because they're already stealing from other people who the AI is pulling from. Yeah, well, I mean, the whole reason why I bought the Switch is because AI is ruining my life. I was waiting. I was literally saving $50 a paycheck. So every 2 weeks I was saving $50. I was going to save up the $400. I had a $50 gift card. I was going to save up the $400 and I'd saved up $150. So yeah, I was still a distance away. Nice. Um and then I heard that the price of the Switch 2 is going to go up because of AI, because of the RAM shortage caused by AI. You wish you had a Switch? Oh, man, if you were living closer, I would have given you my Switch 1 when I bought this one. I was able to sell it for $170 with all the accessories. So that kind of helped. But yeah, like I had to buy my Switch 2 quickly because I heard that the price is going to go up. And like if I'm already saving up all this money, like it's going to suck even more saving up all the money I need to and then finding out that it's more expensive. Like it's crap. I hate AI. AI is ruining my life. I want to use a very not safe for work word, but I hate AI. Okay. So now we need to go to Harv's Island, and we need to go to, and I need to go to work. Well, and then, you know, these tech bros are trying to shove AI down our throats because, like, well, if no one uses it, then, you know, I lose out on money and blah, blah, blah. So they're literally trying to shove it down your throats. Be like, look how great AI is. Great AI is wonderful. You know, all the laptops are now being made with AI and all the phones are being made with AI and you can't turn AI off. Like, you're literally being forced to use AI. Even just Google. Like, Google AI is automatically being used when I don't... She can't be asking to move out. No, you're fine. Exactly. So, like, these tech bros are trying to you know, force AI to be better and, like, force everyone to use AI. And, you know, enough about Al. Just call me Al. I want to go to Harv's Island first, because I can go to work from Harv's Island. I usually go to Katrina before I do Captain, because, you know, there's the superstition that if you get good luck from Katrina, you'll get a rare island from Captain. Yeah, I've seen Jacksepticeye play Detroit Become Human. I saw Pearlescent Moon play it. My friend played a lot of it. I played, like, a little bit of it, but I got too stressed out because my choices had consequences. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't have consequences for my choices. So Red is not going to be here, so actually I had no point in coming over here. Well, let's see if Kix has anything. See, these are cute, but I hate items that my character holds. Yeah, AI can go die in a hole for all I care. There's been only one instance of hearing about, like, what AI has done. There's only been one time that I've been like, yes, good AI. And that was when it was able to detect breast cancer 5 years before we would have been normally been able to detect breast cancer. That is the only type of AI that I approve of. As someone who just had a breast cancer scare, I had to go in, and because I'm over 30, they're like, hey, you know, if we have a patient that's concerned about breast cancer over the age of 30, we do a diagnostic mammogram. So I've had my first mammogram. It's not as bad as people make it out to seem. Is someone training an algorithm starting from baby? Hi. So off stream, I think I showed the restaurant. No, I don't think I've showed the restaurant. Or the school. I don't think I've showed anything over here. Okay, let's see. Iron frame. Ooh, nice. Another new one. Nice. Normally you get this from a jock villager. Controls. Oh. No. Okay, hold up. It's easier to do with the bigger screen. Oh, you're also up here. Nice. Well, it's just like, it could be used for good. Will it be though? No. Because humans suck. And humans want to be lazy, and humans want to stop having to think. It's like, I want AI to do the things so I can do more fun things. Yeah, this is my school. I hate that people actually sit in the chair though, because I'm like, oh, that's supposed to be a spare chair. But yeah, Sheena's here. Pecan, Shep, Vesta's the teacher. We got Flora. So yeah, this is my school. But yeah, it's just like, people are using it for art. Like, you're taking the humanity out of the arts. Yeah, Markiplier had it right. So this is my restaurant. It's a little crowded though. It is a little crowded. I don't like how crowded it feels, so I might have to do it and give it a bigger space and spread out the tables a little more. Yeah, Markiplier's smart. He calls out a lot of things. And Bob's my chef. The current thing that's been stuck in my head has been the Real Housewives. That's my opinion! I was talking about that yesterday in my Chinese class. I'm like, okay, so we're learning about the adverb cai, which means, like, something doesn't happen until, like, in the speaker's opinion, it means that they think that the person's doing it late. So, like, I didn't go to bed until midnight. So,我晚上12点才睡觉. Like, I didn't get to bed until midnight. So in the speaker's opinion, that they think that it's late. So I just kept saying, that's my opinion. So hopefully that stuck with my student. No, not Mark. Yeah, I mean, Markiplier is just awesome. Markiplier is great. So yeah, that was my restaurant, and then I also did the cafe. My watch was telling me to stand up. I said no. Markiplier is just awesome. I want to see Iron Lung. I really do, but I'm too scared. Also, I brought chai over from the restaurant to the cafe because I thought that it fit her better. But so, like, they have a book wall and they have a bunch of mismatched chairs. I love the mismatched chairs. And then I remembered that there's going to be a second floor to this later. It's going to be like an art gallery or something. So I wanted this to be really eclectic. I think that's the word. Bye, chai. But yes, that's my Animal Crossing Island. I wanted the storefronts to be really bright and beachy. Well, let me see what's for sale. I hear the dogs. Oh. Hi. You just sold this to me the other day, Wardell. I literally just bought that bathtub from you. Okay. Let's get back and see if I can craft these new... Piper! She used to be on my island, in my old island. And then I will switch over to Pokemon. So yeah, that's pretty much my daily routine. I finished in an hour. What am I gonna do for lunch today? Probably just a peanut butter sandwich. I'm about to go down to the beach, not the beach, to Richmond with my ma. To go see Beauty and the Beast, and we'll probably, like, overindulge. You're eating chicken? Chicken. And I just went to Korean barbecue this last weekend, so like, I really shouldn't be overindulging right now. I have not checked my weight for a little bit. And I'm going to the gym this afternoon. I have to go to the gym because I was supposed to go on Monday, but then I ended up working. I don't know. I'm supposed to be going Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, but last week the workouts really, really hurt. Oh, did I not favorite it? Okay, this is new. The veggie crepe. And like to the point where I couldn't walk, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do workout 1 and 2 last week, and then this week I'm gonna do workout 3 and 4, and then next week I'll get on 1, 2, 3, 4. You know how it's supposed to be. Okay, cool. So I've done all of those. It's actually Hawaii. Hawaii. Okay. So wooden box and iron frame. No Pisces pieces, so I can't do the Pisces lamp, which stinks. I'll have, but again, you know, I had the turnips, and someone came to my island and took my Pisces piece I laid out on the ground as decoration. So rude. Orange chicken. Okay. If they hadn't stolen my Pisces piece, I would be able to make the Pisces lamp. I'm not actually upset. Again, I do treasure islands, and they even said, like, oh, I'm new to Animal Crossing. I'm like, okay, cool. You probably shouldn't be, like, running all over the island. You should just be going to, because this is, if you open your island up for turnips and on the turnip exchange, like, the agreement, is that you go to the island, sell your turnips, and then leave. You don't explore the island. I'm just doing a last check to see if, there's a Pisces piece. I'm so glad that the grass is getting green, though, because I really hated the brown of the melted snow. I either want snow or I want grass. Like, don't give me this in between. Don't do it. I cannot wait to hunt again, but now that I've gotten 7 of my cats, the last 3 are going to be so hard. And these are the 3. The 3 that are in their houses right now are the 3 that I need to leave. I can't remember when I did the hunt for Olivia, so I don't know when the next person's gonna ask to leave, which, I mean, I can time travel and encourage it. No, doesn't look like I have any Pisces pieces. Oh, I also kind of redid this area. It looks very messy and but I think that that's how a lot of people normally do their like detailing. I'm just like, I don't know if I like it. I really don't know if I like it. Minty, do you like it? I feel like I hear a balloon. Is there a baboon? There is a baboon. Okay. Time to switch over to the Pokemans. Oh. Okay, cool. Cool. I'll end it right here. Oh, that's my bench. I'll end it right here next to Kiki. Okay. So let me close that. Let me switch this over to Pokemon. There we go. Like I said, I haven't gotten far in it. I've been working on catching a lot of the Pokemon. In Route 22, took on Gary's Charmander with Pidgey and won. went to Pokemon in Vermilion City and spent 3,100 on for items, including Pokeballs. Okay, next. Here in Viriden City, Sam obtained the item Teachy TV. Managed to get out of Viriden Forest after wandering about. And Sam saved the game at this location, Viriden Forest. Oh shoot. One of my Pokemon's poisoned. My Rattata. I guess I should show you my Pokemon. So I've got a Metapod, a Rattata, Mankey, a Pidgey, a Spearow, a Bulbasaur. I think I still need to catch a Caterpie, because I think I caught a Kakuna. Oh no, I caught the Weedle, so I need to evolve the Weedle. Okay. But if I see a Kakuna, I'm just going to catch it. And I don't tend to use the Beedrill and Butterfree. I've used Butterfree before, but they're so squishy. So squishy. Also, I need a Pikachu. Okay. I've got to... I can use Pidgey. But yeah, this is before all the experience shares, where it shares this around the team, so you have to do switch training. You don't get experience share till like later in the game. Game's actually difficult. Doesn't hold your hand. I really wish that they would not remake, remaster? I wish that they would remaster all the games for the current system. Like, anytime they come out with a new system, I wish that they would just bring all the games to that system. If they had done it for Switch, like, I'd be able to play it on the Switch too as well. But like, did you know how Pokemon evolved? I would love to be able to play Red, Green. I mean, on my 3DS, I have Gold, Silver, Crystal. Like, I don't mind spending the money for it. Oh good, he's got a Metapod, which means I bring out the Rattata. But like, I would love for them to be able to bring all the games to all the systems. You know, because with the game cards, I have all of the games here. Let me like brag on you guys for a second. Ugh. Oh, you actually have water in you. My old cup. My new cup. I need to put you over here, Ben. Okay, cool. Oh, man. My desk is too crowded. When I say I'm a fan of Pokemon, especially the older generations, like, Pokemon came out 30 years ago, so in 1996. Keep in mind, I was born in 1990. It's like, I'm like an OG fan. I make screen big. So when I say I'm a fan... Oh, sorry, I accidentally hit the Teachy TV thingy. Let's see. So I have the DS XL. The 3DS XL. I have the DS Lite. Well, this one I bought when I was in China, but I did have the original SP. I had Game Boy, I had the Game Boy Color, I had the Game Boy Advance. Oh, man. So let's see here. So look, I have red, blue, and yellow. These ones are not holding the saves, though. They're so old that they don't hold the saves. But I have red, blue, and yellow, Gen 1. Gold, silver, crystal. Obviously the batteries are dead, so they don't tell the time anymore. But gold, blue, crystal. Gen 2. And then I think they did Gen 3. So sapphire, ruby, emerald. I love how it's like is kind of see-through, so you can see through, like, into the cartridge. So Gen 3, and then that is when they did the remake. I even have cases, like, come on. Different charges. Oh, this was for the Advance, the Game Boy Advance. Okay, I literally just took you out. Where's my... Pokemon Pinball. Like, I'd love to be able to play that. I took it out to play, but I can't find my leaf green. Ah, I see it. I see where it is. I was about to say, like, I literally had eyes on it. So Fire Red, Leaf Green, remakes of Gen 1, which is, so I actually had started a playthrough on Fire Red on my DS Lite. So this is not 3D, right? No, this does not have the 3D. Because the 3D gave me headaches. But then, I can't remember what the upgrade was, but then there was the 3DS XL. Well, there was the DS, then there was the 3DS, then there was the 3DS XL, and I got this one, and you can turn off the 3D, so I never used it. My mom's like, why do I get it for you? We can play the same games, and in fact, you can play less games because this doesn't have the advance slot. Like, it only has the DS slot. She's like, you play less games? Yeah, but the screens are bigger, and I can even show you. So yeah, this is how you turn the 3D on and off. It takes a while to boot up. It doesn't normally take this long. There it is. So you can even see I have Pokemon Gold and Silver and Crystal because they ported it to the DS. And then there's also the Pokemon Home. Oh, I got Pokemon Shuffle, Pokemon Rumble World, and then here, yeah, Pokemon Bank. So back here, then they called it the Pokemon Bank. Now they call it Pokemon Home. So, but yeah, but this one does not have a spot for the Game Boy Advance cartridges, which stunk. And then I had to get a new stylus, and it doesn't like to stay in. I have the Sims busting out. Yu Yu Hakusho Spear Detective. Mr. Pac-Man. And then I have this. Don't know if you guys know what this is too, but we'll get to that one. So yeah, so the Pinball, Fire Red, Leaf Green. And I hold on to these even though these don't work anymore. I wasn't for the memories. The memories. That was Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 1 remake. This was the wireless adapter. So this was for the advanced. So you could, you didn't need to do link trading with just your friends. Like this connected you to Wi-Fi. So I gotta put everything back, you know. It needs to be nice and neat and... Okay. But then there are all these games. Let me move this out of the way. So after Fire Red, Leaf Green, they came out with Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Diamond, Pearl. Oh, that was my extra stylus. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Now, this Diamond I got off of like eBay. So, and it does have hacked Pokemon on it. So I never really played it. But I was like, just so I can say I own it. I need to own Diamond. So they came out with Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. And so that was Gen 4. Red, Gold. Yeah, so Gen 4 was Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. And then they came out with the Gen 2 remakes, the Soul Silver and Heart Gold. And that's what this goes to. Because you could actually upload a Pokemon onto this. And like clip it on and have it as a pedometer. This was Pokemon Go before Pokemon Go. So this was connected to the Heart Gold Soul Silver. And then Gen 5 came out, which was black and white. And then instead of having a third iteration, this was the first time instead of a third iteration, they did black 2, white 2. And then did they do a remake? Well, the remake, so yeah, you can see that was for DS, and then down here it's for 3DS. They did X and Y. And then they did a remake of Gen 3, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Then they did Sun and Moon, and this was about the time that the Switch came out. No. So this was about the time that I was getting a little burnt out on Pokemon, because after Sun and Moon, they did Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which after this one, everyone's like, no, they need to just do a third iteration. They just need to do a third iteration. I don't know if they ever did a Z. Did they ever do Pokemon Z? I don't recall. But so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna buy Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because it's pretty much the same game. Like I can't do that. And then the Switch came out, then it was Sword and Shield, and then it was Shining Pearl and Brilliant Sapphire, or Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, which I did not buy, but my nephew got Brilliant Diamond. I've been holding on to this because my brother was like, yeah, you can borrow it until he can learn to read, because my nephew never played because he never learned. He wasn't good at reading, okay? My nephew's not the strongest reader. And so my brother was like, yeah, you can borrow it until he can read. And I've just never given it back. I mean, I live in the same house as him, so if he asks for it back, like, I'll give it back to him. But yeah, so I still need Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So Sword, Shield, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Then was Arceus. You went to your local con and got your first Arrow badge? Nice. So, this one I can actually show on here. So then came Pokemon Legends Arceus. Then came Scarlet and Violet and their DLCs. And then came Pokemon Legends ZA, which I do not have. They're making a Philippines? Yes! Waves and Wind. Oh, no. I think this has news. You're excited? I'm excited. Why are none of these showing up? Okay. Okay, that's new. I was hoping this would show the updates. Oh, missions. Let's see. I don't have Super Mario Bros. 2, but if I play these one more time, which I don't own any of these games. You already forgot the name? The poor Eevee. Oh, right. The Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. Yeah, Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. I think that came out before Arceus, because everyone's like, oh, it's another Gen 1 remake. But then it was like a Pokemon Go collab. And then Arceus came out. Arceus was nice. I really enjoyed Arceus. So I do want to get Legend ZA as well. And then, yeah, so we have Scarlet Violet. We have Pokemon ZA. And then, yeah, Winds and Waves coming next. So the cool thing about Nintendo Online is that I can get new things, and I need to see whose birthday it is for the month. No, play to unlock. Nope, come on. So if their birthday is in the month, then you can claim that character. I don't know why I can't get Chevrolet. Do I already have Chevrolet? Do I already have Judy? Oh, Julian's birthday is this month. I should get Lolly! You missed my Let's Go series? Wait, I think I only played once on Let's Go Eevee. I think I only played one stream of that. Twice? Oops! Look, you know I have the memory of Dory. Oh, and my extra stylists. So, but yeah, that when I say I'm a Pokemon fan, so I do still need to get Sword and Shield, ZA, Let's Go Pikachu, and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Like, those are the ones that I missed out on because I didn't have a Switch for so long. That's one reason why I didn't play Sword and Shield. In other news, Toby Fox. What did Toby Fox do? Is he doing more Deltarune? Because I feel like a lot of people play Deltarune and then they're like, okay, waiting for chapter 3. Nice. That would be excellent. He did a great job with the music for Undertale. But how's the volume? I'm just realizing that the volume's a little high for me. But I can turn that down in my headphones. Let's go. Ratatata. Caterpie. Well, let's switch to Metapod because switch training. Botan, shush. Like I said, the girlies are upset with me because I had to trim their nails. My thing about Toy Story, though, is that, come on. It should have ended after Toy Story 3. It did not need a 4. It does not need a 5. Toy Story 3 wrapped up with a bow. Andy moves on. I do like that, you know, the enemy in Toy Story 5 is going to be electronics. But I mean, come on. Come on. We did not need a 5. Here we are. Die, worm. You wish it didn't happen to Kung Fu Panda? Were there just too many Kung Fu Panda movies released? Oh, another Metapod. Ratatata, it is your turn again. Yeah, the Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, it's the same with Star Wars. Because it had such a healthy fan base, they're like, ooh, cash grab. Let's just, you know, milk it for all it's worth. Yeah. I mean, you could almost say the same for Marvel. There's just too many Marvel movies, too many Marvel TV shows, too many Marvel shorts. Like, it's exhausting. If you really want to be so involved in the universe, you have to dedicate like a whole week of your time just watching everything and then trying to remember everything. And then the fact that, you know, they're making movies based off the fact that everyone's attention span is shortened. Yeah, you have to have a fight scene every 5 minutes. I think the rule is a fight scene every 10 minutes to keep people's attention. So, like, when Markiplier released Iron Lung, everyone's like, oh, it's so slow, it's so boring. It's like, yeah, because there's not some jump scare every 10 minutes keeping to hook you back in. Netflix makes its TV shows based off of the second screen theory, where, you know, they need to go in with the expectation that everyone's on their phones while they're watching a TV show. So everything has to be explained in a way that, you know, dumbed down. Everything has to be explained, overly explained all the time, because, you know, the expectation is everyone's on their phones while they're watching this TV show, so they're not actually paying attention. Now, to be fair, I may or may not have ADHD. I like to have a YouTube video going, a book in front of me, and crocheting. Like, I have to have all three going, or else I am not stimulated enough, and yet it's so easy to make me overstimulated. Right? Right? So, and I don't do horror, so I have not seen it, but I want to support it so badly. I want to go see it. But I'm just a little baby wimp. Okay. I think I have one more trainer. I still need a Pikachu. I keep saying that in hopes that a Pikachu spawns. So, I'll need to go heal, and then come back in until I can get a Pikachu and or a Kakuna. Or no, Pikachu and maybe a Kakuna. Here's an, if I heard that from someone after watching Iron Lung, here's an iPad, right? But it's also, it was filmed for gamers, so gamers are used to that slow build up, to not having all the information. That was one of my issues with the Fazbear Frights for the Five Nights at Freddy's. Each book has 3 short stories in it, and that was one of my frustrations, is there was never any nice conclusion. There was no tied up with a bow, you understand everything. And it was frustrating me until I realized, like, they do that on purpose because it builds the suspense. You're never satisfied. For me, I don't like something like that, but I also know that some people do like that. You know, it's part of Eldritch horror. Sonic versus Ten Ten Tongue Sharks, right? Like, there's so many movies that are made for you. Obviously, this was not made for you. Go watch something that was. But, you know, everyone has to be included. It has to hit. Everybody has to like it, but you're not going to make everybody like it because everybody has different thoughts and opinions. And if that movie's not for you, then don't watch it. Never read. Oh, I read the FNAF. Oh, you're saying you never read them? Yeah, I read the novels, which I enjoyed. Yeah, they're kind of like the games where they make you have some questions, but they also answer some questions. And so I didn't mind the novels so much. A lot of people poop on them a lot. I'm like, but why? Like, obviously they're not masterworks or masterpieces, but they're not horrible, and they give an alternate canon to the games. But the Fazbear Frights are all short stories that may or may not be canon or any of that, and a lot of times they just leave you unsatisfied. But again, some people like that. Botan, Dad's working. Okay, let's go see if I can get my Pikachu. Yeah? Do you want me to clean off your bed? I have a bad habit of putting things in Botan's bed. Case in point. This needs to go back in my game bag. Here, I'm cleaning off your bed. Maybe that'll make you satisfied. The problem is I cleaned off my desk. It's nice and neat-ish. But I cleaned off my desk by putting everything in Botan's bed. So, did I really clean off my desk? Ugh. Right? They can go watch Minions 64. Nah. And sometimes you need that. Like, I did not like the Minecraft movie. But the thing is that they were intentionally being... Like, they weren't taking it seriously. I was kind of hoping for it, like, a more serious take on the Minecraft movie. But that wasn't what their goal was. That wasn't what they intended. Therefore, I was not the intended audience of the Minecraft movie. I thought it was very annoying, if anything, because I love Jack Black. Don't get me wrong. Did you guys just hear that Pidgey? That's cute. I don't think I ever noticed that. Like, I like Jack Black, but I just really didn't. And I really like the Jumanji movies, but I feel like the Jumanji movies never were that serious. I don't know. I was hoping for a more serious Minecraft movie. Okay, Botan, I cleaned out your bed. Yeah, I just heard a Pidgey. I don't know where to put these, though. Oh, and you just went over and laid it over there. Okay, cool story, bro. Yeah, and they I will say they did put a lot of research into the Minecraft movie. They even went to Sir Mumbo of the Jumbo. Like, they did their research. Now, the person with the degree doing the analysis, like, the Minecraft movie, which was their intent, is not a serious movie. It's not. But and so therefore it annoyed me, just the way it was just over the top goofy, which is not what I wanted to do. So when I heard that they were remaking Anaconda, they're doing Anaconda the same way. It's not meant to be taken seriously. That's good that it was an interesting analysis. I couldn't stand it. I think I watched maybe half an hour to an hour of the Minecraft movie, and I was just like, I gotta dip. I can't. Because my brother bought it for my niece and nephew, because they all play Minecraft together, which I think is so cute. The fact that he plays Minecraft with my niece and nephew, I love that. He plays more with my nephew. My niece doesn't play as much, but I think it's precious. Let's send out Mankey, because Mankey needs some loving. My RT game. Okay. But no, at least we have Hytale now. Yeah, I've been watching Hytale. I've been interested in how Hytale is not being sued, because I feel like Hytale's fine, good. Because I feel like there are some things that are very almost too similar to Minecraft. Obviously, they have their differences, but like, I'm just curious how, like, with the copyright for Minecraft that Minecraft has, that what are the differences that Hytale has in the stuff that is similar to Minecraft, not the stuff that is different from Minecraft, like different fighting system, different Minecraft helped Hytale. Okay, see, I didn't know that. I was just like, I mean, thinking of Pal World, how Pokemon sued Pal World. Minecraft as a company is right now is split. Ooh, give me the tea. There's two sides. The people. Oh, okay, so there are some that are like, "Yo, Hytale's a ripoff." Okay, but not enough to the point where they're like, "We're gonna sue." But I mean, if they helped. So, and then I also know that Hytale's in beta because the person was producing it, and then they sold it, but then they found out that the person who bought it was never going to release it, so they bought it back, and then they're like, well, so people can see what we have, Hytale's in beta. So I know that what we have right now is not, like, the final product. Okay, so there's... Yeah, not to the point they're gonna sue, yeah. So Minecraft has an official affiliation, making them a Hytale stakeholder. Okay. Good. Like, that's good for me to understand, because I was just like, ooh, watching some of the content creators play Hytale, she is really upset. But for why? I was just curious, because I'm like, I've seen people sued for less. So, but I know that Pokemon's lawsuit didn't get very far, because they're like, oh no, it's different enough, and you don't own the copyright of using pocket monsters for battle, or something like that. But it was like, Pokemon tried to sue Pal World, but it didn't go. Because, yeah, when I saw Pal World, I'm like, this is Pokemon with guns. My brother played Pal World for a little bit. I don't think he still plays. Okay. I'm just gonna peck this little bug. Skateboarder. I knew what you were talking about, but I was also like, yeah, it's close to skateboarder. The judge was like, no, obviously not, dismissed. Well, and so, like, IP is so hard to legislate, because it's just like, someone legitimately could come up with the idea without knowing anything about whatever they're being accused of copying. Like, that is legitimately something that could happen. I remember when I was in high school, I emailed one of my favorite artists or my favorite writers, like, hey, you know, I'm an aspiring writer. I was wondering if you could read my book and tell me what you think. Like, how can I improve? And, like, I got the standard legal letter, like, hey, you know, I don't read other people's works. I don't read... Well, it's basically saying they don't read other people's works because she's afraid that, you know, the idea would stay in her mind and it would unconsciously come out, and she doesn't want to accidentally steal ideas. I'm sure that she reads books, but it's one of those where I think she doesn't read people who are, like, unpublished or, like, aspiring authors, because she doesn't want to accidentally steal their ideas, and then, you know, if they try to write a book, then people will be like, oh my god, you stole the idea from this author. Like, she's looking out for the little guy. But, like, it is hard with IP, because, you know, someone legitimately could have the same idea, but then it's like, who, you know, it all comes down to who did it first, which, tis rough. Let's give Mankey another experience boost. Once Metapod evolves, I'll go grab the Weedle. Because here's the thing, I can beat Brock with my eyes closed. I have Bulbasaur. And I can beat Misty with my eyes closed because I got Bulbasaur. Oh. So, like, I don't need to be training my Bulbasaur. It's just the others. I like to try and train where I can. I'm one of those where I like the grind. I don't try to rush through the game. I like it. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, I like it. So yeah, because this was on Game Boy Advance, so there is the wireless connection, so I could trade with other people. If I buy the Fire Red, I could maybe put it on my niece and nephew's Switch. fill out my Pokedex. Or, you know, I think they said that this can connect to Pokemon Home. But once I have the Pikachu, I'll take on Brock, and then I'll continue on. But Pikachu's a low... Ooh, does Pikachu even show up here? Hold up. Leaf Green Viriden Forest. Gen 1. Gen 3. Okay. So, Pikachu is in both. It's only a 5% chance. It's interesting because I think it's a higher percent chance. I have seen a Kakuna, though. That's the thing, is I did see a Kakuna in the grass. This is saying that you won't see the Kakuna in Leaf Green. Oh, wait. Okay, here. Leaf Green, 5%. So it's a lower percent chance of seeing Kakuna in Leaf Green. That's fine. I mean, I have the Weedle. Like, I can just evolve the Weedle. But I think it's a female Weedle. And I like my Beedrills to be male. But I'm not going to catch another Weedle. Not worth it. I just want a Pikachu, please. I don't normally struggle this hard getting Pikachu in the forest. Oh, come on. Give me a Pikachu. Now, shinies are a thing. I'll say that much. So, shinies are a thing in Leaf Green and Fire Red. When were shinies invented? Not invented, introduced. My first shiny was Pokemon Pearl. It was a Wooper. That's Gen 4. Was it Gen 3? I think we started getting colors in Gen 2 with silver and gold, but it wasn't like full-on colored. It was like things are going to be completely pink or whatnot. So would it have been Gen 3 where shinies were introduced? With the Game Boy Advance? When were shinies introduced to Pokemon? Generation 2. Okay. So well, oh yeah, because the red Gyarados. Okay. See, I love being able to look up information and find it out as soon as you think about it. The problem is retaining that information. A lot of people have difficulties retaining now. I think after stream, I'll eat lunch, go to the gym. I need to work on my Korean some more. I'm teaching Korean to one of my kids that I tutor. I was originally hired as a Chinese tutor, and then we found out he was going to Korea for college, and I was like, well, I know a little bit of Korean. Do you want me to teach you that? So I teach him Korean while speaking Chinese. So I have to work a little bit more on my Korean because I'm not as good at Korean as I am Chinese. Like, ooh. So I have to review my Korean like a lot. Because I'll be like, oh, I don't know why. That's what the book says. Therefore, that's what I'm teaching you. Where's my Pikachu? I just want a Pikachu, please. So yeah, I think I'll eat lunch, go to the gym, come back and work on my Korean, and then keep reading about the French Revolution. I might just switch over to the Dating and Dragons book that I'm planning on reading after the French Revolution, just because I can knock that out easy. My library stack is starting to get full again. Let me see how many I have out. Interesting. I had a book in transit. It should be there right now. See, I have 11 checked out right now, but I have finished one, so I have 10 left to read. So I can definitely read Dating and Dragons in like a day. Oops, sorry. So if you hit these, then that comes up. So if I can knock that out, then I'll be down to 9. I'm trying to stay under 10. Trying. Okay, let's go to the Pokemon Center. I don't want to waste my antidotes. Yeah, kids, you know, poison doesn't affect you outside of battle nowadays in current generations, Gen 9. Way back in Gen 1, well, I guess this is now counted as Gen 3 because it's a Gen 1 remake. Way back in Gen 1, this crap killed your Pokemon. And doing a Nuzlocke, having poison, oof. You always made sure you had those antidotes. Back when I was your age. Our Pokemon died from poison all the time. I don't think I can find Pikachu in those grasses. Can I go to Route 2? So this is counted as Gen 3. Yeah. Oh. Oh, but that's the trade. Okay. Oh, a Kakuna! I can catch the Kakuna now. Yay me! Because then I can release the Weedle. And it's a male. Yay me. Let's do Pidgey, because you'll hit a little bit harder. Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna catch a Kakuna. See, the Kakuna's a 5% chance, so how can I find 2 Kakunas and no Pikachus? I think I can do 1 or 2 more hits. Just don't get a crit. Don't get a crit. If you get a crit, then I will give up on catching Kakunas. Yeah. I like to have them in the red. And also, kids, back when I was your age catching a Pokemon, you didn't, oh no, you didn't get experience. You only got experience if you knocked them out. There we go. Kakuna was caught. Nice. So I can release the Weedle that I caught. Now I just need a Pikachu. This Pikachu's being really elusive, and it's upsetting me. I'm so upset. Why doesn't this Pikachu want to come home with me? I'm such a nice person. Oh, the stupid... Okay, at least I didn't get poisoned. There we go. That's the critical hit that I want. Yeah, let's go. For Pete's sake! I might get my Metapod evolved before I get the Pikachu. Man, I'm like so thirsty right now too. I have to say, I drank so much water yesterday. It felt like I was running to the bathroom every 5 minutes. I hated it. And I was at a different branch than I'm normally at for at the library. I was only there supposed to, like I think I said earlier, I was only supposed to sub, so it was only supposed to be from 9 to 1. And someone called out, so I was like, yeah, I can stay later. I can stay till 8 or till 5. Sorry, I just saw level 8. So it turned into an 8-hour shift. Thankfully, I had my water bottle with me because this library is a lot. The air is drier, so I get thirsty a lot faster. But it's also really hot. And it was actually the point where I felt my blood sugar drop, and I'm like, oof, oof. Actually, you know what? For Weedles, I'm just gonna run now because I don't want to deal with the poison. Caterpies don't poison, but Weedles do. And so, like, my blood sugar was dropping. I started dropping around like 10:30. I was like, man, like I have to wait till 1. I still have 2.5 hours until lunch. So I ended up, I was like, hey, does anybody have like any sugar or anything? And I had that, and it helped stave it off. But then, I had food delivered because I wasn't expecting to be there for 8 hours. So I got that delivered. It was good. Okay, let's send out Pidgey. But I was drinking so much water yesterday. I really do think that I had to pee like every 5 minutes. It was so annoying. I was just like, oh, I gotta run to the restroom. Be right back. Oh, hold on. I have to go potty. 1 second. Thankfully, I was in the sorter room most of the time, so I didn't have to. I wasn't at a desk, so I wasn't like, oh, hey, I gotta go. Be right back. You know, watch the desk. Oh my gosh, I swear I wasn't here trying. In my Pokemon Fire Red playthrough, I found the Pikachu like as soon as I walked into the forest. So I did not spend this much time in the forest. Here, Pikachu! Pika, Pika! Pika! There we go. Excellent. Okay. Do not kill the Pikachu. Do not kill the Pikachu. I'm so excited. I'm so glad to have this game on Switch. Okay, we're gonna do a quick attack, see how much that hits. That was a little too much. Little too much, I'm not gonna lie. That's fine. Rattata can be paralyzed. We're gonna switch on over to Bulbasaur. And then we're just gonna start throwing Pokeballs, because I think Rattata is my weakest Pokemon right now, so I'm not gonna attempt to no. Oh, and that was a crit. Excellent. Why is Bulbasaur immune to electricity? Because Bulbasaur's just grass. Is grass weak to, or strong against electric? We got the Pikachu! Let's go! Let's freaking go! Excellent. So let's go release the Weedle. Heal up my Pokemon. Take on Brock. Do I want to grab the Pikachu? I'll grab it after. So when we're on the next route with all the Pokemon trainers. I'm so glad to have this on Switch. This is just so lovely. So lovely. And look how like quick the speech bars go. I think this was the first game where you can move. Okay, so we're going to release you. And I think I want to switch out my Pikachu for one of the birds. Let's do Spearow, because I think Spearow is stronger than Pidgey. There we go. And then once we're at a higher level and can level up Pidgey faster so I can get to Pidgeotto and Pidgeot. Okay, so watching the ground. I've been seeing all over TikTok and Facebook little squigglies in the ground that show you where hidden items are, which I was never aware of when I originally played Fire Red Leaf Green. I just always used guides to tell me where the hidden items were. Okay. You know what? Bulbasaur's strong enough that I should be able to switch train for the first trainer. Clefairy came to the moon. That's what the rumor is. They appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. Clefairy! Do you give me fresh water? Oh. Okay. You're light years from Brock. 10,000 light years from facing Brock. 10,000! Yeah. For this one, it should be fine with switch trading for Metapod, and I should be able to get Metapod evolved. And then I'll switch it out for Kakuna. Get Kakuna evolved, and I can bring Pidgey back onto my team. Till I catch more Pokemon. So I gotta catch them all. Oh, Fusion's gonna use Defense Curl. I was doing that in case you tried to hit me. I love my little Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is one of my favorite. It's between Bulbasaur and Charmander for my favorite Gen 1 starter. I'm like, am I influenced by pop culture to love Charmander? But I do love Bulbasaur. Sandshrew. Well, let's bring Metapod back out. Ooh, yeah, Metapod's definitely gonna level up. Nice. Okay. Since I don't think you're gonna hit too hard, I'll just go straight for the Vine Whip. I can go with that. Yeesh. Evolve my Metapod into a beautiful Butterfree! Nice. Sweet. So I'll go switch out for Kakuna. I'll probably switch train for Brock's first Pokemon, the Geodude, but I'll just leave Bulbasaur out for Onix, because Onix can hit like a truck. And maybe I'll use Butterfree in the future. I do enjoy using Butterfree. I never use Beedrill though. I never use Beedrill, but I do enjoy using a Butterfree. Yay, because Butterfree learned Confusion. 1 second, Brock. I'll be back. Hold on. Hold your horses. Be patient. Just being able to play hearing this music. Oh, I adore it. I adore it so, so much. Sometimes I click too fast. So let's go ahead and grab Kakuna. Switch you out for Butterfree. But yeah, if they put out like the legitimate Gen 1, Gen 2, so red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, for like $5 on the e-store, I would so get them. I didn't mind the 20 for leaf green and fire red. Like that's a decent price. They could have charged so much more. But I feel like the older games, I would probably do it at like 5. Also, let's do a cheeky save. I haven't saved this whole time. Oh my goodness. Yo, Brock. Computer City Gym. Rock type. You can challenge me knowing that? Show me your best. Wasn't it in the anime that... Because I always was like, well, you have to take on the gyms in order because of their level types. Or like their levels. And wasn't it in the anime where it showed that they choose their team based off of like the level of the person that they're going against? Because I was like, that would make so much more sense. Oh, your Geodude's level 12? Oops. My Bulbasaur's only 11. But I'll get this one seeded with Leech Seed so I can hopefully gain back some HP. Oh! Except you suck, you miss. Apparently I miss as well. Ouch. Yeah, you hit hard. Give me some of your health back. I wish I had a special move that like raised my attack. Oh, see, doing Leech Seed was purposeless. Oh yay, Kakuna grew to level 6. Yay you. No, I think I'm gonna stay in because Onyx, like I said, hits like a truck. Unless if it uses Bide, which I would appreciate. Not Bind, Bide. B-I-D-E. That's the one where it bides their time. And, they, like, whatever damage you do to them, they do, like, 2 or 3 times more on the 3rd turn. Ooh, a crit, too. Oh. Again, like, I wasn't worried, but I was also like, I'm gonna make sure that my Pokemon doesn't die. But I'm a cautious player. Yay, I got the League Badge, Boulder Badge. Woo! Yay me! I'm awesome! Ooh, my Pokemon. Nice. So I can do Flash whenever I get the HM. And I got a TM for Rock Tomb. Lowers their speed. Yay me! I'm awesome! I thought we ran into Gary. I thought Gary came at us after we got out of the gym. Just trying to see if there's any squigglies that denote a hidden item. Also, I'm one of those that goes to the Pokemon Center like after every battle. You know, I need to be brave. I need to be brave and not go to this Pokemon Center every single time. Okay, I don't see any hidden item squigglies. I also don't know if it's a true fact or like, you know, people were yanking my leg. Oh, yes, I'm going to get the running shoes. It's game on. It's game on. Let's go. Here's a pair of running shoes, my beloved challenger. I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Yee! There we go. I am speed. Okay, so I see the squiggly right here. So this is supposed to denote, like right here, that is a hidden item. Sorry, okay. You looked at me. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for that. My watch did a thing. It was just telling me to stand up. Because it's 11:50. Oh no, not a Pidgey. I really don't have a good counter. Well, let's send out Bulbasaur. I'll seed it. Because at level 9, I don't think it knows a flying move yet. Ooh. I'm gonna see if I can get my health back. Oh no! I guess I'm going to the Pokemon Center. So I guess it learns Gust at level 9. Yay me. That's fine. I'll switch over to Spearow. I'll switch over to Rattata. Because the seed stays even though Bulbasaur's back out. Or, now that the Bulbasaur's not there. Wow, you sand attacked me? That's weird. You're weird for doing that. Should've done a quick attack. Yeah, give me your health. Heh. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. This Pokemon is done. I didn't see how many Pokemon she had. Pidgey. Let's go ahead. I'm going to send out Bulbasaur. And I'll switch back to Rattata. Because if Bulbasaur feigns like Bulbasaur feigns, that's fine. I just want to get seated. Come on, use Quick Attack. Or not Quick Attack, Sand Attack. Sorry, Bulbasaur. But what I can do is I can switch over to Pikachu. I mean, Kakuna. Well, Pikachu will benefit more. As Pikachu's only level 3. And then switch over to Rattata. Oh, you stupid Sand Attack. Okay. Let's go ahead and do Quick Attack. Ooh, this Pidgey has higher defense. Because that Quick Attack didn't do it as much. At least the Sand Attack, I'm not getting stun locked. No matter what, in 2 turns you're done. If I get off this Quick Attack, then I'm good. Yeah, I figured that. But I'll still win because of the Leech Seed. There we go. And Pikachu? Yay, level 4. Okay, he knocked out my starter. That's fine. But I have the red... Oh. Oh no. I am not accurate when it comes to the running shoes. Oh, and you cannot run inside. Because that would be... rude. I'm always telling people to stop running in the library. It's like, come on. We're not a playground. We're a library. We're literally a library. People are here to read books and to study. And a little bit to hang out with their friends. But, I mean, we're a library. Okay, we're about to fight you? Hey, I saw you in Viriden Forest, so I just need to bring out my Spearow, what you're saying. Ooh, nice. 3 Pokemon. Why do you have a level 10 Caterpie? For what reason would you have a level 10 Caterpie? Okay, you're just slowing me down a little bit. Slowing me down. That's fine. I think I still... Oh, you're actually faster than me now. Well, you are level 10. And you don't actually do damage. That stinks. But seriously, you could have a Butterfree by now. Have you not heard of evolution? It's not like we're in Pokemon ZA or Arceus, where you have to tell your Pokemon to evolve. A Weedle. Because of the poison, I'm just going to keep Spearow out so I can just knock it out as fast as possible. Do they have abilities in Gen 3? Cause like Poison Point could poison me. I don't think they have abilities yet. A Caterpie, yes. Well, I'll send out Pikachu, because Kakuna's level 6. Like, Kakuna still has 4 levels to go, but Pikachu is only level 4. And then we bring back the Spearow. Okay. I might hop off stream in just a few minutes so I can do my plan for the day. Lunch, gym, Korean, French Revolution. But I would definitely want to play some more Leaf Green. I mean, honestly, because my streaming schedule is so up in the air and all over the place, like, I can't say I won't play these games off stream. Like, I don't want to have to wait for stream to be able to play any of the games. Minty, I will attempt to get back into Genshin at some point. I just really... I've not even been playing Infinity Nikki. I go through phases. You know I go through phases, but I'm just struggling right now. It's been rough. Yay, you did some art. You gotta go. Hey, I gotta go soon too. Night. I hope you have a good night. Okay. I'm gonna fight you, and I'm gonna go get the hidden item, and then I might... What? Botan, look, I emptied your bed. You wanna come sleep in your bed? Oh, no, she's laying down there. Okay. Aratatata. Well, I think I might bring out... Ooh, my Mankey's a little low level for this. But Mankey has the fighting move, which should be good against Aratatata. Oh. Sorry, Mankey. I need to train up Mankey a bit. Well, let's bring out Bulbasaur. I didn't think Mankey would do well. Here we go. Got the Leech Seed going. I'll just do a Vine Whip for that same type attack bonus, the stab bonus, just like an ATM machine. Yeah, I keep doing the seeding and then one-shotting with the Vine Whip. Ekans. Ooh. So Ekans is poison. So Bulbasaur would not do good against Ekans. Yep, Intimidate. So they do have abilities. So I do have to be careful of Poison Point. Let's bring out Spearow, because Spearow's pretty strong. While I do that... We're on Route 3. So I can be looking for the Nidorans. Higher chance of getting the female than the male. And a Jigglypuff. Excellent. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Rap's not as bad as Gen 1 Rap. That was annoying, because, like, it literally stun-locked you and you couldn't fight back. Though they were locked into Rap, so they couldn't do other damage against you. That's fine. I'll run back to the Pokemon Center. There we go. What did you do, youngster Ben? You really like short skies. I was not a good Pokemon trainer in that moment. I love the Jigglypuff in the corner. Just the giant eyes. So there is a battle behind this guy if you go oh no, it's behind that guy. But I'm gonna go down here to this squiggly line. Yeah, so see, it's an Oranberry. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Get some lunch. Do the gym and then learn Korean and then yay. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what my normal routine is in Animal Crossing. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. We'll have to see. I don't work tomorrow, so I should be able to stream. I am kind of enjoying the earlier stream so I can get off and then go to lunch, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Like I said, my streaming schedule is so up in the air right now that it's really just I'm streaming when I can and when I'm mentally able. So, but I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!